Hello, ladies and gentlemen, real estate investors. Welcome on this interview section again. This episode promises to be enlightening, and of course, for you estate investors, you need to watch this program before you forge in on making an investment again in real estate. So today, I am with someone that doesn't really need an introduction. He has been on this program before, and is a coach. He's a real estate coach, a network marketing coach, and he's an industry leader. Please welcome at this time, Sir Winston Chidiade.
Hello, good day everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you're watching and when you're watching from. My name is Winston Chikodinaka Chidiade. I'm a real estate coach with P1 Group. Thank you so much, and it's nice having everyone of us here. Thank you.
Yeah, so if you are welcome, if you are watching this section, you are absolutely welcome, and you don't want to miss the end of this program. You need to tap in and watch this program. If you are a real estate investor and you are planning to invest, you need to learn about the market trend, the investment strategies, the risk management, and so much more you need to learn about before you make your investment in real estate. So today on the program, we are talking about real estate investments, okay? And real estate investment, there are what they call current market trend, where you get to learn about the current situations, the current news, what really is trending about the market and all that. So on that, without taking no much time, I'd like to know what are the key trends you observe in the real estate market right now. Yeah. So the question again is what are the key trends you observe in the real estate market right now?
Thank you so much, Mr. Frank. It's a great pleasure having me here again. Thank you for this. All right, so we'll just go straight to it. Current market trends in the real estate industry. Now, in the current real estate market, I personally have observed a significant shift, and I'm sure anyone who is active in this line of business will certainly must have seen a remarkable shift towards affordable housing, and especially in emerging cities. Emerging cities, I mean the areas like Ekpe, Ibejuleki, especially those areas. And there is also a growing interest in luxury properties, and driven by increasing demand from high net worth individuals. So additionally, I have noticed the rise in the adoption of technology. A lot of estates are coming up with great technologies that is making it more luxury friendly, and I've noticed a rise in the adoption of technology, like I said, such as virtual tours and online property, powerful platforms, and to enhance the home buying experience. So these and many more we can actually, let me just stop there in the area of the marketing trends. Thank you.
Okay, sir. So also, how do you see the market evolving over the next few years?
Okay, over the next few years, I foresee the market evolving to accommodate more sustainable and eco-friendly developments. There will also be an increased focus on providing affordable housing, like I said earlier, affordable housing solution, which a whole lot of people are already taken advantage of under the P1 group. All right. So there will also be, like I said, affordable housing solution focused on providing affordable estates where people can easily, acquire a house of their own with minimum investment, very, very low investment driven by government initiatives and private sectors, And furthermore to that is, I expect technology to play a more prominent role in the real estate industry with advancements in artificial intelligence, like we already know. So people are familiar with the blockchain, and the Internet of Things, the IoT. So there is a lot of that will be happening, and those who have been following the news would know that even Elon Musk is diving into some of these. Anyway, just to, in summary, just keep your eyes and your ears open to a whole lot that will be happening, because even on this channel, some of these will be unveiled as time goes. Thank you.
Yes, so Elon Musk is currently having his mindset on some of the, like, he is the engineer, he's the architect of the AI, right?
Yeah.
So, and he's more like he's one that is putting all these things in play, and the investors are looking forward in adjusting and following up the footprint. So over these few years now, one has to be inclined with the idea he's generating, because it seems like he's almost the one that is controlling the universe, the world per se.
Yeah, maybe. It's all right.
It's all right. So investment strategies. What investment strategies have been most successful for you in real estate?
Most successful investment strategy in real estate has been focusing on emerging markets with high growth potentials. Then one of addition to that is I begin to leverage on the area of networking with people. Yes, it's one of the most efficient strategies and that you can use to gain both income and also advance into some areas, connect with people, investors and all and the likes. I also patronize properties with strong rental yields and potential for long-term appreciation in value. Additionally, I believe in building a diversified portfolio to minimize risk and maximize returns. Under the P1 group, we have the buy to sell. Yes, under the P1 group, we have the buy to sell. And buy to sell enables people to, who have some money that they don't really have current plans for. So you can actually now put your money to trade. You can allow your money trade on our estates, where you get from 30% to even up to 75%, depending on, but the lowest percent is 30%. You can get up to 75%, depending on the amount you're trading with. So these are one of the ways I manage my risk, because at the end of the day, you don't lose, because land is actually the collateral that is used at this point. And so I encourage anybody who would want to, manage risk to dive into such under the P1 group. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So, investment strategies, there are investors that are looking to where they will put their money, and they want a viable, a strategy that if they use, obviously, like if they can use a strategy that will bring back their money in a no long time as return of investments. Yeah. So, how do you evaluate a potential investment property?
Okay, how do I? Okay, when evaluating a potential investment property, I consider several factors. Several factors including location, several factors, property type, market demand, and potential for growth. So I also conduct thorough research on the property's history and the abilities. Furthermore, to that is that I assess the property's condition and potential for revolution or redevelopment. When I say redevelopment, maybe I have to that will also increase value as regards to that property. So these are the things that one has to consciously look into while you plan to invest, especially in the real estate business.
So development is like
for the land, both on the land. You can also consider the neighborhood of that area. Okay, like let's just talking about Dangote Refinery neighborhood now. You can see that place was not really open for people to see. It's been there for many years. I remember that some time ago, some years back, when my first time in that neighborhood, that was I think 2001. No, yeah, 2001 or 2002. It was really, really bush. It's not something that you would ever imagine would appear to be what we are seeing today. It's nothing close to it at all. I can still remember the picture there. Then bush on this left, bush on this side, very bushy area. The road, yes, though tarred, but had so many. It was more like a tarred abandoned route, So, and before we knew what was happening, the Dangote Refinery initiative came in. However, there has been a business, the Lacampine. Lacampine has been there for many years, So, but right now, because of the development that has taken over that area, we have the seaport coming in already, Lekki seaport, other industries like Kellogg's, many other infrastructure has taken over that place now. And
even
imagine the banks now. I know I've seen several banks there, and the road is not anything close to what it used to be before. It's well tarred now. Dangote has done a whole lot. In fact, that place, I don't know if there's anyone that doesn't have any property there, except you don't have the money. But if you have the money, I think it is worth investing. Just look out for a way. We can always talk about that. Even with zero cost, you can actually get a property there. Yes, let me not go into that.
Okay.
But you can actually get that. Zero cost, you can get property through P1 Group.
Thank you. So you heard it now that this Bechuleki Dangote Refinery access is currently on the peak now. That as an investor, you want to invest, put your money where in future time your money will multiply over time for you. That's the right place to make your investment. So, on the risk management, I'd like to know what risks do you consider most significant in real estate investments?
Well, in real estate investments, I consider the most significant risk to be market fluctuations. Market fluctuations. It comes up, sometimes it goes down. Another is the liquidity issues and the regulatory changes. these are some of the things that I feel presently are the risk management that one has to consider. And another thing is to mitigate this risk, I diversify my portfolio conduct through thorough research, which anyway sometimes may not be so perfect in this, but then it's very important. You just have to be informed, stay informed with the markets, in the real estate market trends, and then make sure you are open to the regulatory updates that are on. This could help you, in the risk management. Okay, thank you.
Okay, sir. So, like when you talk about the market fluctuation, like you say that it's going up and down, does it mean that they say that real estate business is only appreciates and doesn't depreciate?
Okay. Now, when I talk about the fluctuation, I don't. That is not exactly on the depreciation of the land, but in the speed of increase. Some estates, some lands appreciation could be very fast, while some could be, slow. You understand? So, and sometimes what do we call it? Like there was a time when Lagos had some challenges with, demolitions and all the likes. That actually may not have brought some property value low, but it created some kind of fear in people purchasing land, in some areas in Lagos, but then and a lot of fear increased. But thank God there's control of that now, which is what the state government Lagos have been doing. As it's just for people to be informed of what they need to know while buying properties. Some people just bought properties because they felt it was cheap at that time from the person they're buying from, and without doing due diligence on what you're buying before going for it. And some people assume that when they buy a property and they build on it, the government cannot do anything. That is not totally correct. You just have to do your background check. You just have to make sure your property, your investment is positioned where is not encroaching into the government. So with that, to an extent, you're safe. Always know that every land belongs to the government. Yeah. But in any case, if any of the property that you don't give diligence on and the government is showing interest in it, of course, you'll be compensated. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so next question here is, can you share a challenging experience you faced and how you overcame it?
Okay. One challenging experience I faced was during the 2020 period, more like a downtime. But it was more like a challenge, but in disguise also brought up some benefits, when the real estate market experienced a significant slowdown because there was movement was restricted, people were not going out to, people were not, site inspection was, in fact, I remember then, something happened, we needed to mount a signage in one of the estates. In fact, on that day, the police had to stop us, were delayed on that day. So that was one of the most challenging moment. But even at that, we still had some increase then. We took advantage of the social media to gain some of our balance. So it was still an experience. It was a challenging moment, but every challenge comes with a strategy to move again. So that's it. Thank you.
The government bodies always sometimes they serve as the problem to what you are trying to attend to.
Yeah.
Okay, so smart investments. Just like you said, there are luxury homes now and there are smart homes too. So investment is going on the channel of smart as technology bound. On that note, how is technology influencing the way you invest in real estate?
Okay. Yeah. Sustainable and green buildings are increasingly important in the real estate portfolio. Not only do they offer environmental benefits, but they also provide potential cost savings and increased property value. Now I look for properties with energy efficient and features, property efficient and features renewable energy system and sustainable building materials. All of these are things that can really help to sustain the green building plan. A lot of work is already going on. A lot of people are doing some, a lot of people are already taking advantage of some ideas, bringing it into real estate, making it useful for lots of people are coming up with great ideas to expand the knowledge of real estate and also build more ideas. Unlike before, when people just buy land and they just want to build. This time around, people buy, build with unique difference, unique ideas, applying technologies. You can see now we're talking about AI, Internet of Things, and a lot of things are changing. It's not alone buying land and just building. A lot is involved now. That people look out for before they want to do any such. So that said, we just have to embrace such ideas for smart investment and for smart investors.
Okay, so the future outlook. Like there was a show I was watching the other time. I heard the host was talking about the future of real estate, and he made mention that land is really in Lagos State as a whole. That the land we have now in Lagos it's more like it's finishing. So there are more lands in the north than here. So he talked something about that the future of real estate is actually moving in that direction.
Okay.
At the northern part.
Okay.
That's where they have the big tracts of lands where people have not even done anything. Or people have already, Lagos is being congested. People are taking positions and all that. On that note, I'd like to know, sir, what are the future innovations you believe will shape real estate?
Thank you. Technology is significantly influencing the way people invest in real estate. Data analysts can also, with market intelligence, are also there to inform and manage the way people invest in real estate. These are because of the decisions you have to take around it. So it's not just going to where they have mass land, like you mentioned, the north. Technology is really taking the place of decision making. Also, utilize online platforms and digital tools to stream properties online rather, and marketing them, which is the area of sales. So if anybody wants to go into real estate or want to invest in real estate, there's a need to consider the fact that technology is one area people must pay attention to, because it has a very high influence on the way people invest in real estate.
Okay, technology. Okay, that's fair enough, sir. On the second note, would like to know, how do you plan to adapt these changes within your own portfolio?
Okay, let's look at the future outlook. I believe that future innovations in real estate will be shaped by technical advancement, sustainability, and changing consumers' preferences, and some potential game changers would also influence this, including the use of artificial intelligence. I keep mentioning artificial intelligence because that is going to, a lot of people may not be seeing that now, but it's going to influence a lot of things, even in the real estate. I've also talked about blockchain. Blockchain is the technology on digital currency and the Internet of Things to enhance property management transactions and the overall home buying experience. All of this, people need to really look at it very well deeply, because whether we like it or not, we are going there. In fact, we are there already. Thank you.
Or do you think that consumer preferences, like you said, I think it is bound to also change in the near future?
You mentioned that,
yeah, because just like I was saying, as the Lagos state is being filled up, so is the demand for house being limited.
Okay.
So if it's limited now, people are going to be looking for other locations.
Okay, when you say limited in what sense?
Limited in places to build.
Okay, like because the land would have been overtaken, would be limited. Okay. Okay. Well, I totally agree with that. See, not really, because some people wouldn't mind to bring down their building and rebuild. A time will come where people will be, in fact, we're already there, because places like Eco Atlantis, people buy floors of building. Okay, yeah, it's already happening. People will have skyscrapers, and people just buy the floor. That time is coming when people will no longer buy land. Okay, in some cities,
so you now
buy floors. Yes, that's where some cities are already experiencing that. Some countries are already experiencing that. So real estate has come to stay. It has come to stay.
It has come to stay for the rich.
For everybody.
For
Being rich is a mindset. Yeah. When you position yourself so that you get it, you attract it.
Yeah,
Let's go on.
Yeah, what you said the other section about what the solution the real estate network business is actually providing. When you talk about the poor and the rich meeting up together and everybody flourishing together, it's really a significant thing about the business, because when you're talking about floors, people buying floors and all that, you know that these are
people just have to grow. Because that time will come.
Yeah. So people have to go to that point where they can actually buy those things.
Yes.
But there are still people that will be the ones selling those things.
Yes.
To those people.
Yeah.
And that's the power of the network marketing.
Exactly.
Okay. Alright. So what the advice for new investors? What advice would you give someone starting out in real estate investments?
Starting out in real estate investment.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my advice to someone like that is to start a real estate investment is the person should embrace education. You just have to read books, you have to educate yourself. Such people have to educate themselves thoroughly about the market, investment strategies, and risk management. It is essential to set clear goals. You have to set clear goals, develop a solid business plan, and build a strong network of professionals and mentors. This really help such a person to start well and also grow and do well in the long run. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so nice. So next up is, what are the common mistakes new investors make and how can they avoid them?
They are more like the opposite of what I just said. Common mistakes new investors make include lack of research, inadequate planning, and insufficient funding. To avoid these mistakes, it is crucial to conduct thorough research. Very crucial to conduct thorough research, develop a comprehensive business plan, and secure sufficient funding before making an investment decision. If this is done, it will be the failures will be minimal, if at all any will come. They will be the ones that can be managed properly. And every challenge takes you to another level. So that's it.
What you do with those challenges
is what will take you to the next level. And it has to be a higher level. So that's it.
Thank you, sir. On personal experiences and stories, can you share a memorable story from your career in real estate?
Well, one of the memory stories from my career in real estate was when I helped a client secure their dream investment for land. I have someone who keep getting them. Many people desire to own a property, but the ability to secure one is a challenge because they feel that they need all the money. Right now, I've been able to meet several people who have seen that they don't really need all the money. They don't really need to have all the money, so to speak, before they can own acres, hectares of land. I have some people who just tell me, Winston, I need, do you have any property that I can be paying on installment within a period of 1 year, within a period of 6 months, within a period of 3 months? You know, I have a whole lot of things I need to do monthly, but bringing out this huge amount to do this might be a challenge, and that's I've been able to solve. I've been able to help people secure installment payment plan. I've been able to help people own a business in real estate with zero amount. You know, a whole lot of this has happened, and for me, I find it interesting. I find it, I see it as one of, as a credit for myself in the business. So that for me, I find interesting.
Okay, so that is actually what a middleman, should I say a real estate businessman, real estate business person should actually endeavor to do with their clients, to be able to position them on a level that they can understand. Yes, even if they don't have that sum to invest in now,
You can start from somewhere.
they can start from somewhere.
Yes.
Okay, so thank you. So, what has been the most rewarding investment you've made, and why?
Okay, the most rewarding investment I've made was in the which one is that? I think one of the most rewarding investments is when I met someone. Okay, let me just bring it to when I newly came into P1. You know, I'm just like so many other people who never knew that you can actually be part of the real estate business with little or zero knowledge. You know, so coming into P1 group gave me a rewarding, an endless future reward in the real estate industry, because being in the company, the reward keeps coming. Once seeing people's life changed is a big reward for me. Seeing the opportunity that can earn you, people around you, a home of their own within a period of 2 years, 3 years, 5 years is a lot of reward for me. You know, seeing people succeed and able to start their own home, lay foundations for themselves is a lot of reward for me. Seeing people happy and discovering or seeing the opportunity for them to own a property without necessarily, breaking the bank is a lot of reward for me. Someone asked me, is it possible for them to own a property just by becoming a part of the P1 group without them paying for it? I said yes. And we've had some of them start. By next year, 2025, we're going to be giving out houses to some people, even when they did not pay for it. These are big things that, for me, being a part of the real estate industry under the P1 group is a reward. It's what gives me joy, because not everybody has ever seen it possible to own property. It is always a mindset of when I am big financially, I will. Those are even the ones that are trying to see themselves there. Why some people just say it is not for us. But with the P1, it is for you. It is for your friend. It is for your brother. It is for your sister. It is for everyone around you. It is for anybody you can think and see. Thank you.
Oh, wow, that's great. Means that you can actually get something out of nothing.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay, that brings us to an end of this session episode. And if you watch this far, I'm glad. And I thank you, and I hope you learned one or two things today. I remain my humble self, Chief Frank, your real estate advisor and host of this episode. And my great mentor here, who I have with me, Mr. Winston Chideade. So I thank you, sir, once again for being on this program.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So I believe that next time we'll also elaborate more on real estate topics that will help you investors, clients, wherever you are, to actually invest in a property without having any effects or any defects or so. So till next time, well, thank you for being here with us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.